thought it was fake until I went on the CIA.gov and found it.
Here we go.
And I was like, what am I looking at? Okay, so we've talked about before Project Stargate.
Yes.
Remember?
Yep.
That's the remote viewing.
Yes.
Well, apparently, so Project Stargate was started in the 70s, 1970s. In 1985, they started a new project called Project Sunstreak, which sounds pretty similar to Stargate, except they did more like obscure things for remote viewing. So some instances would be like they had remote viewers within Project Sunstreak that would do drug busts all over the world. And there was one guy who was 50% effective. So he would just sit in a room and they would give him a map and he's like, they're going to be here, here, here. 50% of the time he was always right with big drug busts.
That's nuts.
But there was one that I said, this has to be a joke, not a joke. This was a real mission in Project Stargate. And
this is a CIA government document.
yes. Okay. And I have the document right here. It's on CIA.gov. This was training target 0209 is the Ark of the Covenant.
What? What?
What are they doing with it?
On December 5th, 1988, this one man, for his training exercise, was to find the Ark of the Covenant. And what he wrote was bone chilling. What he
gosh.
saw.
Antarctica.
Okay, no.
Darn it.
Pyramids.
I'm just going to read what he said.
Yeah.
It's not that long.
Directly from .gov.
Yeah. So this is the official, his, what do you call it?
Debrief.
Or he was viewer number 032. So viewer 32. Like, this is what he said about the Ark of the Covenant. Target is in a container. This container has another container inside of it. The target is fashioned of wood, gold, and silver. The target is similar in shape to AOL, which I don't know what that means, a coffin, and is decorated with seraphim. See sketch, page 16.
So they're describing it.
Yeah.
Got
so
it.
he's viewing it, and they're writing down. The target is located somewhere in the Middle East, as the language spoken by individuals present seemed to be Arabic. Visuals of surrounding buildings indicated the presence of a mosque, domes, ? See page 12. Individuals in the area were clothed in virtually all white, had black hair and dark eyes. One figure I homed in on wore a mustache. There's just the one guy.
Can't trust him.
It's probably named Keith.
My stepdad's up to no good.
The target is hidden underground. Dark and wet were all aspects of the location of the target. The purpose of the target is to bring people together. See page 16. It has something to do with ceremony, memory, homage, and the resurrection.
What?
There is an aspect of spirituality, information, lessons, and historical knowledge far beyond what we know. The target, this is the part. The target, being the Ark of the Covenant, is protected by entities. See page 14. And can only be opened by those who are authorized to do so. This container will not / cannot be opened until the time is deemed correct. Once it is time to open the container, the mechanics of the lock system will be found to be fairly simple. Individuals opening the container by prying or striking are destroyed by the container's protectors. See page 17. Through the use of a power unknown to us. That is a CIA document.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard, dude. Entities?
It's protected by entities.
And it's only authorized people can go. Like, who's authorized?
The Levites.
I mean, golly, dude. It's wet and it's dark. Entities are protecting it.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
But
And
they-
what's interesting is he says seraphim on the thing, but then he refers to entities too.
Yeah,
So,
well, and the entities
That
are
is
protecting
interesting.
it.
yeah, outside, not a part of it.
Well, no, it's weird. Is I heard the thing. Apparently, after this, there was a briefing about this within the CIA, and this was a training exercise. This is what he came away with. But the man knew nothing. He did not know how to speak Arabic. He knew nothing of the Middle East.
Yeah.
And so they're saying a lot of the pictures that he drew and whatnot, and the words that he said, lined up a lot with Ethiopia, because they have a
Wow.
very Middle Eastern architect
Yeah.
or buildings and stuff.
Will the
And
angels take
there's
it to
that
heaven to
one
be
place
opened?
where they claim the Ark of the Covenant is, and the guards in it, they typically dress in like all white and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they're like, there's a good chance that it's in Ethiopia.
Well, that's always been the thought. So, like, what's stopping if it is there? And even dumb people like me know that, like, it's rumored to be there. Has the government never made a trip to Ethiopia like that? Has there ever
Oh yeah, they
been?
definitely have.
I mean, has there ever been like weird things like how
But
they
that's
shut
the,
down?
that's the
site?
conspiracy, is that they found this out. Like, we don't think that's the Middle East. We think you're talking about Ethiopia. The conspiracy is that the CIA went and apprehended the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah.